Right, so we're now in this final stage of preparing to come into St Michael's and launch our services in September. 28th of September is our opening weekend. We're going to start on the Thursday with worship in here, 60 hours of prayer, and then we're going to be back in Sunday morning with worship 9 and 11 and 6. I just wanted to show you where we're at. The lights have gone off in here. There we are, they're back on. We are moments away, really, just a few weeks away from getting the building back. And this is sort of what it looks like at the moment. You can see this is the entrance. I just brought some people in here and they said, has something gone? There's a wall been moved. And I was like, no, it hasn't. It just, with all this paint and light and the new ceiling, it just feels so much bigger. Let's go through the doors here into the lobby. I've shown you this before, but it's now finished pretty much. There's this radiator in here and all this new woodwork. But the real event is as you walk in and look into the building. And it's absolutely a mess and stunning at the same time. So you'll hopefully be able to see over there is the newly sanded floor. Under here is a sanded and finished floor, which is why it's covered up. But this is the big piece of work that's going on at the moment. And it feels so much lighter. It's like the same place, but just light and fresh. Let's go through this way because we can walk that way, but you've seen the toilets before, haven't you? But we'll have a little look to remind you. This is the toilets with the bright yellow. The folks who I brought round here, they were like, oh, it's not as bright in real life as it is. I thought I was going to have sunglasses. And look at these. I like these little stainless steel or whatever it is, people on the doors. You can come in this way into the church and 150 new light fittings all around the place. Every single corner is now bright and light. There's lights pointing up the windows. The floor here all redone. This is where all the sound desk stuff's going to be. So you'll better go in through a little door here. I won't because they've only just glued it together. But this is where that's all going to be in there. So that'll all be beautifully self-contained. Chairs all in here. You can see the brackets are up for the speakers and the screens. So it's sort of tantalisingly close to being done. Let's walk round the back here. Again, I know I sound really dull, clearly, but things like lights, I just love. So this space is... Oh, here's Claudio. Claudio, say hello to everybody. Hi there, everyone. Claudio is in charge. He's made all this happen. In here, this used to be quite dark round here. And we've got all the new lighting in here that suddenly makes this space a usable part of the church, that we can come and stand around and have coffee and all of that. Now, talking about coffee, I've got a set of keys, one of which, this is a video watching me try keys in a door. I've got 6 keys. It's like the Krypton factor, or whatever it was. Here we go. Oh, that's the one that works, but it's 2 locks. There we go. We're in, right? This is the kitchen. There is some light in here, but it's not coming on. I'll open the door. Let's see if I can open. Why has all the doors got double locks on them? There we are. Look, so this is the kitchen with kitchen stuff. And this is where we'll be able to do... Is that a light switch?
It is, but I don't want to touch it in case something goes pop.
I'll press the button. Oh, so this one is one of the few lights that doesn't just walk on when you come in the room. So there's a light kitchen, lovely new worktops. It's all made of stone. There'll be coffee machines here, cups and what have you in the cupboards. And then you'll come out here and this is where we'll be able to serve people coffee, greet them as they come across the building. Look at this. I'm very excited by this. Very expensive water tap. So you can bring your water bottles and just fill them up with lovely, fresh, filtered water just by a touch of a button. I'm not going to walk around here because I'll ruin the floor, but this is where they're doing all the sanding and that's looking great. Shall we run at high speed up to the front? Come with me. We're going to go back through the kitchen. There's the back, come through the kitchen. We can come back and close the doors. There's the back door. And then we're going to go round here and up to the front of the church. let me show you some things on the way. Radiators are all been repainted in grey, which is cool. All of these bits of heating stuff are all in some kind of grey. It's your standard Grand Designs grey. Like any good bifold door and any radiator is in that grey. And then through here, this is new stage platform thing. Look under there. Look at that. Come and show everybody that, Joe. Beautiful oak floor that has been so brilliantly done. And then that's all under here. This whole area is like that. Around here, unfortunately, if there's any children watching, we're going to take this out. So there's not a climb. Wouldn't that be good? Climbing frame up the front of the church. And ramps all down here, kids area in there. Through here is the War Memorial Chapel. Can't walk in there at the moment because we'll ruin the floor, but you get the idea. It's great, isn't it? And then come through here. Look, this is... Some people will have never been in this part of the building before anyway. But this is the Vestry, they call it, which is... it's like a sort of green room. This is where Joe, who's filming, comes and tunes his guitar. And, we get ready for services and what have you. But this has all been repainted, still work to do, new carpets put down, new sink over there. But this is going to be a great space to come and kind of be. We can pray before the services. We can get ready. Joe can work out which key he's going to do all the songs in, that sort of thing. And then we'll come through here. St. Stephen's Chapel basically is as it was. So this is, where are we now? We're the middle of July. Cleaners come in tomorrow, would you believe? So we'll have cleaners in here tomorrow. And we're not that long away now from, I think next week, the sound people start coming in to put in the sound system, which is like the last bit of the job. So, yeah, a few weeks and we'll be back able to start getting trained and work out how all the light switches work. As you can see, we don't know which keys go where. And then 25th of September, Thursday night, Kingdom Come, prayer 3 for 60 hours, and then 9 o'clock Sunday morning, and then 11, and then 6 on the 28th of September. We'll be back. Looking forward to it.